South Africa, millions struggle to make a living, and analysts blame the legacy of colonialism. Guy Henderson has more from South Africa.
The richest town in Africa's richest economy. Johannesburg was built on gold. Now the super rich sustain their wealth on banking, property and retail. No more is the colour of a person's skin a prerequisite for access, but 20 years since the end of apartheid, there is still a racial divide.
We still have the same patterns of the past. We still have the vast majority of people of colour, of black people in this country who are poor, who are marginalised, who aren't able to access the mainstream of the economy.
Since 1994, measures have been taken. The Constitution instills equal individual rights for all, and business dealings are characterised by black economic empowerment, designed to draw in those previously disadvantaged. Yet figures show how far South Africa has to go. On average, whites earn more than 4 times that of blacks and occupy almost 2/3 of all management positions.
We have a democratic country in terms of organs of state, parliamentary processes, elections, and all of the constitutional processes which lend themselves to a democracy. And yet we can see large percentage of the population, which would be the African majority, are still disenfranchised and completely dispossessed.
Experts say it could take years to reach an equal footing, and not just in its largest economy.
You can't erase 200 or 300 years of colonialism in a few decades. It's impossible.
The journey of redress is a very long one. But with Africa undergoing somewhat of an economic revival, there does seem to be this new wave of hope, specifically that governments can step up themselves and begin to eradicate extreme poverty and inequality completely. Now, the continent has its own heroes to draw upon, of course, but 50 years on from Martin Luther King's speech, his dream is still shared by millions. Guy Henderson, CCTV, Johannesburg.